Guards! Just wait. They'll drag you away in shackles.
Any needs, Master?
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Gonna be playing The Witcher 3 today. I was about to do a quest with this guy before I left, wasn't I?
Hear about the contract. Really got an imp problem? Or is that just an imp perfection in the notice?
You ought not jest, Master Witcher. I know the creatures are only to exist in fairy tales, yet I saw one with my own eyes as it stole from my stall.
Alright.
What did it swipe from you?
Once it was bread, then a fish, then apples. Might not seem like much, but add it together and the business suffers. And I'm hardly alone in being pestered. It's nicked something from every stand in the square.
All right. So what's this imp look like?
Like a mean, fat cat, but a very large one. This tall, see? And it walked upon its hind paws. So, will you teach it a lesson with your silver sword?
Let's get some
Make it
cash out of
worth
this.
a while and I will. Demand for witchers is high, supplies low. I pick and choose my contracts these days.
Talking business to a businessman.
A bit. Fine negotiation on your part, Master. So be it. We'll call it agreed.
Relax, I'll help you. Small businesses are the foundation of a healthy economy, and so on and so on.
Thank you, Master Witcher. I don't know if this will be of use, but most recently the thief leapt over that wall and ran into a passageway. It was the last I saw of him and a few of my wares.
Alright, onwards.
I've got the most
Merchant was right. Actually does look like a giant cat.
widest range of goods around.
Another freak. Oh, lovely trifles.
Wait, is this Roach or just a... That's not Roach. Oh, is there something there? No, it's just a footprint concealed. I thought I might have dropped something in the water. Oh yeah, Roach was down there with me. Right, let's find where this imp went. Da, 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 da.
Looks like the imp dropped some loot. Another track.
looking to make some coin too, eh?
Massive ass claw marks, so it started crawling up the walls and shit, probably to get around the guards.
Drop down into the moat. Trail ends here.
Well, let's hope I don't die doing the same thing. And into the house. Ooh.
Paw prints end here. Boot prints start there. Could it be the Puss in Boots? Doors wide open. Interesting.
Something here.
A letter? Well, well. Our imp's at least literate, if not outright educated.
Jane, please cut out this nonsense at once. This might come to you as a surprise, but a giant cat will tend to stick in people's memory. Why don't you pick some other safer form like I did? I've been walking around as a beggar for 3 years and no one's batted an eye. And such earnings, you wouldn't need to steal anymore. So how would it be if you decide on it? I'll put in a word with you for the king of beggars till your next writing, Lewis. P.S. Burn this letter at once you've read it, alright? Guess they didn't. P.S. P.P.S. Yes, I know, I'm paranoid, but humor me and burn it. They still didn't listen. P.P.P.S. If I find this letter next time I come to find you, you owe me a beer.
Doppler. Explains a lot. And complicates matters. Need a good lead to track him down.
Wonder if there's anything upstairs. Must be interesting in a shapeshifter's home. Ah, there is something upstairs. Not a lot, but there is something.
A woman's blouse, a man's shirt, a child's shoes. But only one bed. Lavender, strong scent. Enough to track him down.
Mold decline everywhere you look. Giddy up.
Hey, buddy, where have you been?
Come on now. Rare sight. An elf and a guard of the Eternal Fire having a friendly chat.
Friendly? Nothing further from the truth. This racist here has demanded to search me, for no reason at all.
You's a non-human, I need no other reason. Lucky I didn't find anything on you. Now piss off to the woods, go play your flute.
Pretty convincing act right there.
That was some pretty bad acting. Really ought to explore other career options. Petty theft, maybe.
You dare insult an officer on duty? Let me give you some advice, mutant.
Look who's talking. I know you're a Doppler and a kleptomaniac.
Merchants put out a contract on me.
Always the same old shit.
Right, I can't run when I'm over encumbered. I need the fucking horse.
Hey, wait.
No way I failed already.
Run away.
As the Emperor's
I turned away for half a second. Okay, as soon as the chase starts, I need to pause the menu, drop like hundreds of kilos worth of items, and then leg it.
The Witcher decided to contact Triss Miracle.
You don't often get chase quests in this game, and when you do, turning away for a second doesn't immediately get you fucked up. Okay, cool.
Come on, Roach.
Wise choice. If it happened to you, we'd go hungry.
Okay, so they're friends with the elf.
If it rubbings reek.
Right, let's empty the stash then. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm guessing the only other things that are worth a lot of weight would be all these trophies. Because of the heads of massive monsters. And I'm not carrying any extra swords or set of armor. So these books, I mean, these are quest items, so I can't drop them. And then these aren't really weighing anything. This is only like 8 grams. Well, I mean 8 kilograms. Is it the food then? How heavy is the amount of food I've got? I guess some of this would add up then. Yeah, the food did add up quite a bit. And then, yeah, I guess at this point, if I just drop the bomb casings... Basically, I had to empty my whole inventory. How many items are here? Hundreds. Obviously, I'll just click take all when I come back to it.
Rare son.
You...
That. Look.
Mate!
Hey, wait.
Why are you leering at my Elga, eh? Bullhead fuck.
Leave me be. I didn't even glance at her.
Meaning what?
Oh, there's a grab button.
Grey boy.
What's the grab button? It just says grab. Oh, it's just the X button that I'm using to
Really wanna
run.
See an angry witcher.
Do you?
Hey, I'm doing good, mate. How you doing?
Damn, I look old.
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
Damn. Okay, why could he use all my abilities for starters? Damn. Okay, enough damage.
I surrender.
Might be able to look like a witcher. That won't make you fight like one.
You're donning your skins enough to know what kind of man you are, what you feel.
I don't kill him, true. But then not everybody applies my rules, and not everyone's got my conscience. So start stealing somewhere else. Far from Novigrad, preferably. Golden age of Dopplers ended here a while ago.
I know, but I thought they'd not catch me. I thought myself too smart. Serves me right. Might have learned this lesson the hard way. Time to go. Somewhere far away. But first, take this. As a token of my gratitude. So long, Witcher.
The dwarves who pot Snow White's cherry. Fuck
Nope,
you.
did not mean to do that.
Honest too.
Right, I'll go close up this quest, but first I need to run back and get this impromptu. Oh, it gave me a legendary sword. Nice. Okay, if roaches are back here, that means all my items are back here, innit? And then I can just run to that impromptu quest there.
Know what irks me most about Novigrad? The fucking proportions. Stairs too high, chairs too narrow, tankards too small,
Devil's
and the
dick, every
wenches
man's
are
jack
too
over you.
bleeding large. And when I walk
Okay,
down the
sick.
street, I'm only ever
What were the animations for, like, for a game? Like, yeah, what were they for? What sort of animation was it?
Enough. Leave him alone.
Oi, you a non-humanophile, is that it?
If there's one thing I hate, it's to repeat myself. Leave him be.
Hey lads, got one eager for a lick in here. Let's show him what happens to freak lovers in Novigrad.
A racist sword-wielding mob.
Come on.
Quick and easy.
Gurn. If you hadn't intervened, they'd have snipped my ears like they did Phalar's. Or worse.
I'd leave Novigrad if I were you.
How about that? Non-humans bother you as well?
Me? No. The Eternal Fire, yes. They've got other scapegoats to burn right now, but it won't be long before they come for you.
I don't believe they will. They'd not dare go that far.
I was in Rivia in 1268, during the massacre. Know exactly what I'm talking about. Take care of yourselves now.
Meaning? What would you have me do? Never leave my home? Step off the pavement to let a human pass?
Farewell.
Okay, sick, nice. Oh, from the guys I killed. Okay, you've been doing that sort of thing for a long time? Or have you just done it for your mate?
Any hag with a wart on her mug is a witch, and she's to burn. Unbelievable.
That's it, Roach. Slow now. Run, Roach. That's it, Roach.
Naught for work, naught to eat. Seems every time you turn around, there's more scum in Novigrad.
Slow now. Whoa there, Roach.
Okay, awesome.
Watch where you step.
Let's get some alchemy done. Right, I had to check on something for a second. Let's see. Bombs. Oh, do I not have any standard powder, so I can't make any bombs? Great. Great. There's a lot here I can't craft. Okay, at least I can make some oils. I don't have any Veil Oil, so that'll be good for when I come up against any ghosts. Yeah. And character, I'll see if I can get myself some few or more upgrades. Alright, cool.
Buzz off.
There's the man.
Greeting.
Problem solved. Convinced the imp to go back to the countryside to tangle horsemen.
And how would I know you speak the truth?
There better be one.
I'll give you half the agreed sum.
Yeah, so kind of a half pass. I'm alright with that.
No one to push.
Very good. Manners before trade, always.
Up for
Brains.
Alright, let's see what I can do. Maybe some other time, mate. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Oh no, he's throwing the same tactic back at me. But guess what? I got one more in the tank. Ooh, okay. Impressive. Why would he do that? Just see what my next play would be. I guess I'll pull that. Okay, I won this pretty easily. All I need to do is get, what, 2 more points on the field? So I can only do it by placing another 6, isn't it? Ooh. There we go. Oh, I thought he had another one of those destruction cards. Actually, no, if he played that, I'd have taken out his level 7, isn't it? Oh, he gets a revive as well. I'm getting a spy card. Yeah. Keep it in play. Oh god, he got level 10. Nice.
No.
Okay, it's an elven sword, but it's not even a relic item. Just sell it off like all the other trash.
Bye.
Right, what quests do I have on the list? Just Gwent and Fist of Fury. Ooh, oh yeah, this one with the nice little portal in the abandoned village. How about Witcher contracts? Where on the map does that take me? Okay, literally just here.
Eternal fire will light our way. Give us a crown. Go, go.
Oh, you don't mean to.
In this bar. What's with the screaming? Who's the enemies?
Take it easy. And it's raining again.
Someone here trying to pick up a fight on me? I'm confused.
Run, Roach. Go, go.
My head, hold on! An abomination.
Upstairs.
Oof, I've worked up quite the appetite.
Now you
Behave.
Arr.
You are an offense to the majesty of the eternal fire. If I see a man's busy, I just
Back again, Rivian.
Oh, looks like I haven't checked that notice board, so I'll go there next after I'm done here.
Yes?
Count Kurt Dysart.
Are you here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a witcher, didn't you?
I did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yes. A good one. I knew a witcher of this school. Barnabas? No. Though his name did begin with a B. Never mind. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now, I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble, while even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Let's talk about my reward first.
I beg your pardon? Asking for coin already? But you've not done the job.
Need to make sure it's worth my time.
Just look at that. Arrives in Novigrad and he's off his head in minutes. Very well. How much do you believe this should cost me? Yes, agreed.
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck.
Right, first to the notice board and then to the crumbling, decrepit house. Whee!
Beware the gutters.
You know, also go kick off Pyres and Novigrad as well, since I'm literally right here. Pretty sure that's a pretty important quest line.
That's it, Roach.
Not so fast, Roach.
Tomorrow, what you can buy today.
Hey there.
Almost gone in a flash.
Well done.
Rush. Must have left something. Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game. Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's got to know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities. You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though. Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply. And watch yourself. Menga himself don't even go to the grove. Someone call for me. Wonder why. It's Menga. Temple Guard. Thieving vermin to the confession chamber. What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop. Think that gives you the right to steal her property? Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws. But by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Oh damn, that was a bit crazy. At least I can look for clues.
Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Herbs, roots. Triss turned to healing.
You know, I'll stick on this questline for now. Seems to be a pretty central one since it's all about Trish.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Polymorphy. Like the guy who the polymorph who was looting from the stalls in the central square.
Triss's. Never knew her to drop him on the floor.
Saucy. No, that's not what I'm looking for. There's something here glowing. Is it the book? No, stop. It makes me loot the book to get what I need.
Rose of remembrance. All dried up.
Doesn't look like there's any secret rooms or stuff in this upper floor. Interesting. Book about necromancy. Is there any clue here I missed out on? Oh, money as well. Oh yeah, I gotta follow the stupid thief at this point if I remember right.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Got to drop all my shit again. I knew there was like 1 or 2 chase missions. I didn't think I'd be seeing one this soon after the last. And to be fair, the last was a Witcher contract. It wasn't like a, you know, story relevant mission or anything. God damn.
Crowns will take care of themselves. Discretionary tribute to benefit Redania or exile?
Hey, pretty boy. What do I gotta do?
That's got up on my Witcher senses. Did that guy just automatically... Did I take the wrong turn?
Damn it, lost my way again.
Oh, so meant to just go down here.
Arms for the poor.
Oh, talk to the beggar, okay.
Take pity on me, misery.
Word is nothing's...
Oh, now I've come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in, please.
Superstition and the front ones rule Novigrad. Oh, that rains doesn't it? Damn it.
I'd buy tomorrow what you can buy
Elven blood, eh?
Arms for the poor.
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. My mind, thorough addled.
Been like this long? Addled?
Since me mother birthed me. Here's where it's addled. There. Showing you with me finger. See that? Me indicating.
Healthy as a horse as far as I can tell.
Priests of look, medics, herbalists. All claimed I'm bewildered.
Well, they're wrong.
Matters little either way. Folk are generous to me. They enjoy watching me point. Like this. There. There.
You're happy. That's what counts.
I am. When folk ask me the way, I like that most, because I can point. Like this. There. Ah. Because I know my way around the city. Oh, do I ever.
So you gotta know where the Putrid Grove is, right?
I certainly do. It's where I live. Over the, there. There. That way.
That-a-way. Meaning where?
In Race Halls. There's this alley, past the gate. Not at all putrid and not a grove. Fools call it that, but I know better.
And anyone can go there?
Of course. Unless he forgets to say the old sow's farrowed piglets might not let you in then, but that's easy enough to say. Listen, the old sow's farrowed piglets. See?
Thanks for your help.
Now, where the hell did I drop all my items? Over here.
Nothing works up a thirst like business.
Right, onto the Putrid Grove.
Come on.
Thank you, Mr. Beggar. I wish the game gave me an option to pay you for your information, Ow. Hey, what am I doing without my shield?
How long you gonna make me wait?
Easy enough.
What do you want?
Come on. Faster.
Did you know elves now roam the city, selling fish tech to children?
Giddy up.
The butcher, the black kid.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated kill everything.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the Grove, brother.
Pam param, pam pam param.
What ails you?
Watch it, tramp. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Right, Miracle, you've worked.
A healing mage.
Convince those knaves on the city council that
Dwarf.
needed on a whim, but positively
Sorceress. All sorts of quote-unquote freaks. And obviously just your odd thieves all over the place. And there she is. Trish Merigold.
Made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is. when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold partied with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Oh, pull that. Oh wait, the blacksmith isn't in here.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
What's that guy's deal? Can't tell if it's flirty, creepy, or threatening.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
I thought they were going to continue talking. Did I press the skip button by mistake?
Well? Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing.
God damn.
Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
I wonder how it happens if I just try to leave through the door. Blocks me going that way. Okay, locks me in to force me to actually leave through the sewers.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a leak.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Guessing her outfit is one of the mods I put on, or is it one of the extra outfits that came out with like the DLCs? It's either one or the other. I think I had got some outfit mods some time back. There we go. Oh, why is the audio still blurry as if I'm fully underwater? Or did he just get quieter? What was that sound? Someone snoring up there. Fuck.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Right. The one thing is plowing through the city.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Let's go. Go. I guess she opens
I'll
it.
cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling. Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well?
She cast a spell.
Well? Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Let's ask the tough questions.
You were a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape, just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Not bad. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Our birds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
Work's
the
done.
job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Well, time for a slaw.
Get it from both sides!
Okay, why didn't that work? Did she just disintegrate, man?
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and tricked a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
She just blew up the first guy. I'm gonna cut up the bitch.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
I should really go back and stab him now that we got the money.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, DeJohn Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
All right.
God, it's like a racehorse.
Now, what mission should I do next?
Winds howling.
Yeah, the Dreamer Quest, that's the one Trish just gave me. You know, I'll do some of these Witcher contracts and stuff again later. For now, I'll just follow the kind of main line of stuff. Should be pretty fun. Where's my horse? This quest isn't even that far. Just up the stairs to start it.
Deliver us from Hayfield.
Ah, the bonny birds that prance by here, cheeks like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ah, Fabian, it's unhealthy this yen for wenches.
Is it through this back door over here?
The truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically. Sir, I beg your pardon.
He's all dripped out like a Novigrad guy.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Well, the spot certainly feels haunted.
Please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
There's some ruins under the house. No wonder this damn place is haunted. These are straight up elven ruins. Nothing interesting though, like Witcher gear or anything. I guess I can't light the stove on fire if there's no wood underneath it. I heard the dreamer dreaming something wicked upstairs. Hopefully I didn't leave it too long.
Please, that's blood. Don't.
Well, not a ghost. A little godlin or something. What are they called? What was Johnny? What species was Johnny?
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
Guess you wouldn't wake up until curse is lifted.
The doll. The attic.
Okay.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
I think the little kid was just given a warning. I don't think they're behind it. But that must be the attic. So what's behind door number 2? Nothing of interest here.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Time to break in then. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. Interesting enough.
There was a cradle on the
A
second
rag
floor.
doll.
Wonder what'd happen if I laid a doll in it.
And some vodka. Cool. And that ain't any old attic. That's a whole ass upstairs room. Could easily be converted. They just slapped a staircase over here.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Boo! Did I scare you?
This is all a prank by this child.
Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that,
Oh,
eh?
I was right about Godling.
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got this red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Okay, I remember that this can play out with two separate endings, this quest. So I literally just went on the Witcher wiki because I was like, hey, because she's a godling, I'm pretty sure there's a version of this story that pans out from the times I played this game before, where she ends up in the wilderness with Johnny, living together with Johnny. So I'll just read out the extracts from it. So if I force her out of the house, so in other words, the option I didn't pick this time, deciding it was best for Sarah to leave, drive her away. Sometime later, she ends up running into another godling, Johnny, told him about what happened in Novigrad. However, when Geralt crosses Sarah's path later at Bald Mountain, so where is that? So that mountain, I think it's the mountain where we drive out the tree spirit in the middle of Velen, near where the crones are. You know, the tree spirit that went and became the horse spirit. You know, you meet Johnny there. He forgives the Witcher for it because he's like, hey, I get to be with her. And, and they get to be friends together, living together in the Velen wilderness. Which, to be fair, is pretty good. But the other option is I let her stay here and she lives together with the Dreamer. So either way, it's a happy ending for Sarah. But it's like, which one do I want to pick? Which ending do I like better? So she stays together with Corny, the Dreamer girl. Everything ends up good, but... so either way it ends up good for Sarah, really. You know what? I've already made this choice this time, so I'll keep with it.
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. and not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We Witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Right, to the bar, I guess. Right, just need to tell the banker that the house situation is permanently haunted and the ghost can't be driven out. It's not like I accepted a contract from the guy. And technically the best ending is to drive out the godling. Drive out the godling, she finds another one of her kind. I mean, either way, it's a happy ending for Sarah because she... The banker gets his house, I get paid. You know what? I'd rather drive her out. I think driving out is the best ending. It gives Johnny a happier ending. Sarah still gets a happy ending. Connie doesn't get to live together with the little godling, but so she still stays the same.
The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
Oh, crap. I loaded a bit too far ahead.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
Boo! Did... What?
What?
That
There.
little...
Yeah. If it looks like...
I
What?
tell you...
Gave...
I...
See...
What are you...
Burdock. Godlings hate the scent.
You're stupid. You pig! Trying to suffocate me! You... Oh... You don't! Someone will do the same to you one day! Take this stupid axe, you Burdocking bully!
Who?
Triss.
And
The work of a godling.
you managed to...
We Witcher.
I thank...
There is... All right.
Yeah, I think this is the best ending. Because either way, she ends up with Johnny. The banker gets his house. Connie doesn't get a happy little ending with the little miscreant. But, I feel like this is definitely the better ending.
I saw Miss Corrine leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Burned some burdock in the stove. Godling couldn't stand the smell and fled. And Corrine simply awoke. Anyway, house is clean.
Excellent. I must admit the experience has put me off the building. I shan't keep it. I'm mindful of the reward I owe you, and you'll receive a sizable commission as soon as I'm able to sell the house. Come by from time.
Thanks.
Ooh, okay. So either way he sells the house.
As the Emperor's spy.
Okay, I did know that. I didn't remember that. Okay, so if either way he's gonna sell the house, and Corny's gonna buy it from him anyway.
But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact.
I might as well have him sell it to Corny then, or Corny, however you say the bloody chick's name. The Dreamer.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
What was this save? Go back to... Okay, this is the earlier one, so this is right after I say the house is haunted fully, and she'll just sell it to Corny, who will live here with the ghost anyway, the quote-unquote ghost.
Truth is,
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corrine. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. The second sword, is it in case the first one...
Right, I'll meet the Dreamer, the Golden Sturgeon, and then I'll call it a day, I think. Yes, I'll stick with the original ending where I let the Godlin do his thing. Oh, and look at that. A contract's on my way.
I'm here about the contract.
Oh, well, a night patrol got massacred. Tough men, the lot, armed to the teeth. A beast, must be.
Must? What makes you say that?
Have you seen the corpses?
What did the corpses look like?
I've not seen anything like it in my life, and I've seen a lot of corpses. Ever heard talk of folk who died in the deserts of Zerrikania from the heat alone? These corpses came straight out of those tales.
Let's talk about my pay first. I know what my services are worth.
All right. I believe I can pay you that. Provided, of course, that you do well.
Bodies buried yet? Where?
Orders were to burn them. Our medic was to take a look first, talk to him. He's at the docks now.
See what I can do.
We'll pay you. The boys and me, we pulled what we had for a reward.
Okay, I'll continue that quest in a little bit. But first to the... What is it? The bar, pub, tavern? Probably tavern is the best word.
That's it, Roach.
You've got brawny thighs, stranger.
The folk in this city, racial hygiene's as poor as their personal hygiene. Rum and supper I never refuse.
Milk in his belly makes a man
No glass tastes it.
Let's find this door. Nothing interesting.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this, and though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Sure, let's get more of a picture.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yeah,
In that case,
it was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. It was the last time I saw her.
you claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker? The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable, and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the Rosemary and Thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The Rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Right, sweet. Found out where Ciri is, just met Triss Merigold, and I'm about to meet Dandelion himself, the man, the legend.
You heard? The albatross hasn't returned.
Everybody wouldn't know where my parrot is, would you?
Gutted and flayed by now, no doubt.
Right, first I'll ride out to that quest board behind me. That literally marked to like the beginning of this stream. And then I'll get right outside Dandelion's spot. And look into that next time I play.
That's it, Roach.
I see something glowing red here. Am I tripping? Yeah, that door behind this carriage.
Slow now.
Why is that glowing red?
Faster.
In a condemned building. That's probably part of some quest.
Come on. Hey there.
But this isn't the notice board I was going to. But there is a quest on it. And not a quest, a contract. But anyway, let's pick up some more contracts while I'm at it.
Let's go. Go, go. Come on, Roach.
Hey, and a new marker. Where's the board? Right there. Oh, really? No quests or anything? If I've not been to the spot, there should be like an actual travel marker here. Right? No?
My neighbour wench sold amulets to
Maybe down here?
The rain will cleanse the city streets of...
Whoa!
Yay, there's my marker.
Slow now.
Knew there had to be one round here. Right, let's go back near to where I need to meet Dandelion then. Oh, actually, undiscovered spot near here, just across the bridge. I'll hit that up, then I'll fast travel to near where I can meet Dandy Boy. Wait, where am I going? Can I not? Okay, this is some interesting weaving roads. I guess I need to go around there, so if I just carry on this path, it'll curve me round on the road.
rain. I like rain.
And a new marker.
Run, Roach. Move it. Faster.
Okay, you can auto travel it. For some reason, when I'm manning the reins, I got no luck with it. Can I go through here? Hey. And you think this would have military lockdown and all that, considering the war going on and the fact it's on castle walls. There seems a bunch of upper echelon guys live here. Roach? Where do you go? Oh, in the bushes. My little ninja horse.
Move it.
Oh, no wonder it's public. This is the Church of Eternal Fire.
Come on now.
You know, how could they have this place be a praying spot for the Church of Eternal Fire, but they have this be a place of power for... Oh wait, is it Igni? Yeah, I think they put it as Igni. I was about to say, I thought it was Erden for some reason. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Pulling back my complaints, because I saw the purple, you know, waypoints, and I was like, how are they going to put it's the Church of Eternal Fire? There is a fire sign that I can literally get. But yeah, they did it. They did the thing. Right. Let's get near where Dandelion is so I can do his quest next time I play.
Giddy up.
Wait, what? Why is there a waypoint here for Haunted House?
Slower.
And the other quest I just completed?
I wouldn't throw a dog outside in this.
Go, go.
Yeah, how can that still be there? Contracts. Yes, completed, isn't it? Haunted House is completed. Let's scroll right to the bottom. Oh, it's an alphabetical or something. Contract. No? And it actually wasn't a contract, was it? It was a... Why am I still got a marker for Haunted House then? I guess I'll come back and I'll find the dreamer living with the godling. Yeah, because there's lights in the house now.
Well, you wanted braids.
But I didn't want my hair pulled.
Can't have one without the other.
Then I don't want them.
Can I not pull that? You know, whatever. Let's leave it. Let's go talk to them. See the ending of the quest.
Witcher, Witcher. Kareen, look who's come.
Oh, Kareen. That's how you say her name.
Together now. Didn't know.
Once you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil was as scary as they paint him. Or her. I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another immediately.
Long ago, to isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. The place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes a place you travel long and far to find.
Okay. Now is quest complete. Oh wait, I never actually talked to Sarah herself. Just Corny or whatever.
Boom! Scare you.
Yes.
Okay. Nothing to talk to them about, I guess. But there is still a red mark for something, a clue or whatever in here. I'm guessing this is for where I put the doll in the, you know, in the... God, what's it called? The doll in the crib. Seems the marker's going to stay on my mini-map as long as I'm in the house. So that shouldn't matter too much since I literally have no other reason to come back here. I didn't know that would have been a requirement to complete the quest, actually talking to what's her name? To Cornelia and Sarah. I wonder if that means if you do the quest in the other version, you only complete it once you find Johnny in the woods living with Sarah.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Man, wrote you twat, follow me.
Oh, aye, rain. Perfect.
I'll never come back, you stinking... That is...
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
Right, cool. And we'll call that a day. So yeah, we'll continue next time with actually meeting Dandelion at his brothel that he's inherited. Awesome. But yeah, anyway, thanks everyone who showed up for the stream. Tomorrow I'll be continuing my gameplay of Goku's fights within Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Because, you know, within that game, you don't do the story mode like how you would in most games, Dragon Ball Z games, whereas like you do the fights as they come along in the story. You pick a character and then you play all the fights they get involved in within the story. And then, yeah, then you move on, you know. Then you move on and do the next character's playthrough and you do all the fights they do. So, you know, for example, someone like Goku, he's the main character. He's involved in a lot of fights. Not all of the fights. Like, you know, for example, if you pick the Cell Saga, he wasn't there for the fight against, you know, Piccolo and Android 17. Because, yeah, Goku was busy training in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber with Gohan. Wasn't there for Vegeta and Trunks versus Cell in his second form. And when he first achieved his perfect form. Because, again, Goku was busy doing his own thing. So, yeah, you know, you got things like that. In the same sense, you know, you got someone like Oob, who only comes through at the end of Dragon Ball Z, you know, as the reincarnation of Kid Buu. So obviously he's not involved in any of the fights, except for fighting Goku in the World Tournament Arena as the final act of Dragon Ball Z, and then, you know, doing some supporting work within Dragon Ball GT. So, you know, yeah. So literally you'd only have 2 fights, if I remember right, because I think he might have fought against Baby. So he might only have 2 fights if he does have a story playthrough. You know, you pick someone like Tien, then, let's see, he does nothing in the Saiyan Saga, nothing on the Frieza Namek Saga. I think he fights a No, I think he fights Nappa and a Cyberman with Chaozu. So if you pick Tien, he's only there for, like, the beginning of the Saiyan Saga. Not the very beginning with Raditz, but, you know, when Nappa and Vegeta visit Earth. He's there for that part. Then he's not there at all for the Namek Saga, because he's dead. Along with Chaozu. So they just fight the Ginyu Force in King Kai's world. Fights a Cell Jr. in the Cell Saga. Nothing in the Majin Buu saga. So, you know, as you can see, the fights with characters varies. If you're not like a central main sane character, you're basically doing nothing, you know? So which means, you know, even though Goku and Vegeta's stories are going to be long, you know, like, and some of the other central characters like Gohan are going to have, like, you know, a bunch of fights going on still, even though they're still backseating, you know, you get more and more out there. It's like it becomes less and less. So it's like, it still balances out not to be a long ass story to play through, but it feels that long because you kind of got to do with every character, you know, with every character. Oh, we got to step, you know, with just about every character, you got to step through this Saiyan saga and the Frieza saga and the Cell saga. Well, no, Saiyan, Namek and Android, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, Thanks for coming to stream today. Look forward to the Budokai 3 stream tomorrow and me playing the Miles Morales Spider-Man game, right, on Friday and Saturday, because I just completed the Peter Parker one, you know, the first Marvel Spider-Man game. I completed that on Monday. Well, really, I completed it, you know, the weekend on was it Saturday or Sunday? No, I completed on Saturday. Then I started playing through the DLCs and such on Sunday and finished it all off on Monday, just so that I could get the whole story. Because the DLCs, they do add a lot to the story, you know. So yeah, you know, that's the reason I played the DLCs. If they were just like extra little side missions and stuff and, you know, involving villains that don't matter, you know, I mean, to be fair, I didn't complete all of the DLC, so I didn't get to see what happens to Screwball. End of the day, I do remember you do all the Screwball missions on the final DLC. Then you unlock a final fight with her. You beat her, and you beat her. You know, it's like the Taskmaster thing, but with Screwball. Only neither of them matter because I don't think they'd play a massive part in the second game. You know, maybe they do, but either way, there's not really any story beats with them. You know, it's kind of just like Taskmaster's there, like, yeah, I'm here to be a villain to Spider-Man, causing some trouble to analyze his fighting abilities. Then I fight him, I get defeated. Congrats, you know, you're a sick fighter. There's a crew of guys who want to hire you for 6 figures because you're an amazing guy who adapts to your situation. Are you with it? Spider-Man says no. And Taskmaster's like, cool, I've done what I've been hired to do. I'll fuck off, you know. Not even like a typical Taskmaster villain thing where he's like there to assassinate you. And then you've got, you know, Screwball, who's just there. I'm going to F with Spider-Man. I get beat by Spider-Man. I get arrested. And then she does it again. You know? So it's like, those guys don't have any story beats, so I don't really care about completing their missions. But I did complete the Taskmaster mission on stream anyway. Anyway, why am I rambling? Look forward to Budokai 3 tomorrow. Look forward to Miles Morales Spider-Man on Friday, Saturday. And, you know, me streaming my games all over again starting Monday next week. Cool. Peace out. Thanks for coming to my stream.